Sunday, January 31st. Been a couple of weeks since I've made any video, but quite a lot of progress. We're at the stage where it's identifying what's wrong, what needs to be fixed, ordering the right parts, and then a lot of cleaning and a lot of just generally trying to figure out exactly what is wrong, and then trying to find a solution to it. So in the previous video I showed up the body and the hood. I was a little shocked at the hood. It was a complete surprise. Some people made some great comments on YouTube, followed up on those, and ultimately that led me to Chuck at Monocoque, and just had some phenomenal conversations with Chuck. And he makes specialist parts. He'll make a tailor-made part to suit your particular problem on the car, and he's ultimately saved me a lot of time and a lot of money. A large chunk of the body parts are in. The floor arrived. I'll show a video on that later. The body in white has now got an internal frame. Maybe later today I'll try and take a video of that. Nick has started to cut the floor out, but I really can't tell you how much Chuck has helped over the last couple of weeks. He has some great video, and I'll put a couple of links into what he does. I've studied those videos long and hard, and it really has been very helpful. So let's just go through some of the parts that have arrived. And this is not all of them, and we're getting some specialist pieces made to fix specific issues. So rather than having to buy a whole panel, we're able to buy a specific repair panel, and Chuck is very knowledgeable, and the parts that are coming back are just like ungodly good. So let me try and share some of these with you. All right, so maybe just a general look. This is some of them. There's a lot. To some extent a bit daunting. This is not, I don't do this every day. Basically you do one thing at a time, and you get on with it and you keep going, right? So brand new door panel for the right hand side of the car. This is where we had that nasty impact, and they try to pull the door skin, and then they filled it, a huge amount of filler. This piece here is the hood balance cross piece. Basically the hood hangs off this, the bonnet hangs off this. What this allows us to do is to cut out the old one, and then we're able to rework the surface of the actual valance skin itself. So there's a lot of benefit in actually doing this. In the other one that we have, the original one, there's a lot of very, very thin metal. Looks like Swiss cheese in some areas. So this gives us a lot of different options. One, we renew that. One, it gives us a great datum for the hood, and then secondly, it allows us to rework the actual hood surface valance. These sills are simply amazing. You can't see, but they maybe can't see, but they have a compound radius in here. It's a surface that's made up of 2 radii, and that is the correct surface. Some parts from others don't have the compound radius. They have a single radius because it's easier to make. Whole range of center panel in the tunnel, end plates, inner sill stiffening kit, These are for the two round pieces are for so the pieces with the two big loud holes in are for the hood. They're the basically the end of the wheel well. These are all of the ribs for the hood. These are the panels that secure not secure, but provide a like a front wheel well when the hood is down. So what do you call them? In a wheel arch, I guess. So just a whole bunch of parts that are literally tailor-made. The quality of them is just amazing. You can see that they're a perfect fit when you compare them against the other vehicle, against the parts in the vehicle. So particularly happy with all of this. All right. Now the other thing that I've been doing is, while Nick is doing the bodywork, I'm getting on with the rear suspension. If you remember, this thing was just absolutely black, really, really bad, oily, scruffy, dirty. This has gone through its first round of cleaning, and we'll get powder coated hopefully this week. These are the radius arms. I've still got to cut the bushing out, but same thing, they'll go for powder coating. That piece at the back is the bottom plate. The two lower wishbones. This is the these help support the axle inside the frame, and these are the two tubes that in the previous video you showed me really having to drive the inner shaft out. I need to clean these a little more thoroughly, but this is all on the way. These items here are going to go for powder coating. They'll come back looking absolutely stunning. Alright, these are all of the parts that you need to, hopefully all of the parts that you need to repair the rear. The rear differential has gone to a company called Coventry West, and they're refurbishing that. I should be getting that back shortly. Had to make a special box, and I'm looking forward to receiving that and opening the box. Alright, so discs, obviously new shocks. I have gas shocks. Not that I really know how to adjust all of that to get the best out of it, but we'll that's another part of the journey. We'll figure that out. Drive shaft pieces, bearings, bushes, bolt kit, two new shafts. Hopefully everything will slide back in properly, and nut kit. So I'm sure I've forgotten something. As we start to assemble it all, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But we're well on our way with all of that. This is what a new Jaguar E-Type Series 2 new floor looks like. Everything's straight, no corrosion. Everything's brand new, really clean. Obviously, you've got to see how it fits, but right now I'm really pleased with this. Big investment, but it gives us a great platform to work off everything else. So pretty thrilling, actually. Extremely happy right now. It's all good. It's fun. Just wanted to let everybody who's watching, thank you for that, by the way, that didn't take a holiday. We just move on to a different type of work. So a lot of preparation, a lot of figuring out what needs to be repaired, how to find it, where to order it from, what are the solutions, where do they come from. For me, that's all part of the journey. I really enjoy that aspect. So you walk into a massive issue and you go, oh my God, what do I do now? I wish I hadn't started. A week later, somebody has helped you just for the sake of wanting to help you. And that's been a common experience for me, especially with E-Type. So it's part of the fun. I'm enjoying it. We're making progress. All right, thanks.